That's what we love about Florida is there's so much sun.
And choosing solar is a great option.
Who do you pay to get the sun?
Nobody.
Florida, everyone calls it the Sunshine State. But we have very little solar energy compared to like California. Why do you think Florida is so far behind in solar?
That's a really good question.
In Florida, it makes sense to have it. And I just don't understand why we're not gaining ground on this.
Well, here we are, the Sunshine State. Really, a lot of new homes don't have solar at all.
I've never been able to fathom that. You would think that considering the cost of the electricity or gas here, that people at this stage of the game would start to take a good look at it. Now occasionally I see houses around the state with solar on them, but they're almost negligible.
I spoke to a lot of people about solar energy and if I should spend the money to put it into my home now or if I should wait until prices went down and they put more research into it. And everybody's response was, you're not going to save that much with it. And it almost feels like there's this attitude that it's a rote response, that the industry, building industry says it's not worth it and that's it. There's no information beyond that.
Are you aware of state rebate and federal tax credits?
No, I don't know anything about that.
People have to be educated and not believe their lawn cutter or the roofer or the guy that sprays for their bugs saying that solar doesn't work. Solar does work in Florida, works everywhere. Once they understand that, yeah, it does work, yes, you can get these incentives from the state and federal, then it'll take off, and then the Sunshine State will truly become the Sunshine State.
But not aware of rebates when it comes to solar.
I think most people don't know about it because I think if they were really knowledgeable, they would realize that it's a cost factor and that they would get their money refunded to them, say, in as little as 5 years.
A system payback is about 5 years, a little less than 5 years.
You think that would be worth it to do in 5 years?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it's just 5 years goes by very quickly to a homeowner. I mean, you've invested in that home, you're generally going to stay in that home for a while.
You know, if people are convinced that they're going to save money in the long run, then they're going to probably take it a lot more seriously.
This is the last one I have. It's been a very hot day, and people are I'm running out of everything.
You know, electricity is not going to get any cheaper. Gas is not going to get any cheaper. So you would think by now that they would say, hey, that's a good way to save money. Because the day you install it, you start saving money.
I wasn't concerned about climate change when I bought it because of quite a while ago. They happened to be in the area, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. And I still think it's a good idea because it's paid for itself probably 10 times over.
There's many people that really want to make a difference for the planet. Really, they're tired of giving money to big business, to giving money to big oil and big coal, and they want to be free. They want to be free from this, and they want to cause a change for our planet in a positive sense.
We'll probably be moving to another home in Florida, and my hope is that we can put on the solar panels, definitely a solar hot water heater, and see what else would be available to us. I think it's the only way to go.
But we could really change it by putting a solar panel on every home.